You know, this place is it's awesome. It's totally different to anything else. It's like the circuit, the place, the fans. You know, I've been talking to fans that are dressed up as cows and Vikings, and you know, you don't get that anywhere else. It's a really cool event, and yeah, my first time here, and look what I get on the first time here.
Well, we started 12th in our class and finished 3rd. At some time during the race we actually ran up as high as 2nd. So I would say, you know, over a 12-hour stint like it is here, pretty tricky, rough terrain of Sebring, was a pretty good result. As soon as I came out of school back in the UK, I managed to get a job as a mechanic, and in those days you had a 5-year apprenticeship where you learnt everything about cars and engines and everything, and I qualified as a mechanic, so I've sort of been around it ever since. It's a group of 12 people. You've got mechanics, obviously, and some of those mechanics, some of them are chief mechanic. One of them would be a gearbox guy. Another guy will be the bodywork fabricator. In the scoring stand there'll be the engineer and the assistant engineer. They're thinking about the race, thinking of the strategy, looking at tire choices for the next stop. You'll have the data guy, and he's looking at all the information coming from the car that tells what voltage it's doing, what pressures it's doing. So he's out there watching for trouble. And then next to him, you'll have a tire guy, a tire engineer. This is the guy that's probably run through the whole test program, and there's communication between the engineers, me and Yoshi and Data. Everybody's talking about it on an open intercom.
Bring back other stuff with you.
Bring
I've done this race so many times now, and I enjoy this race, and I like this racetrack too because it's so special. It's so bumpy and yeah, very challenging and not easy to go fast. I've heard that they want to maybe repave this track, but if they would ask me, I would immediately say no, don't do it. Yeah, otherwise it wouldn't be Sebring.
30 seconds.
Focused so much on the qualifying, so we didn't start too high up. In fact, we started last in the GT class. But yeah, Wolf did typical Wolf Henzler first couple of laps in the race. I think we got up to like P5 in 2 or 3 laps.
From there, everyone just kind of rolled forward and pushed hard, and the guys were fantastic in the pits. You know, they say races are won and lost in pit lane. Our crew guys had the least amount of time in the pits over all GT cars in the series. So, you know, that's a huge feather in their cap, and they should be really proud of this event.
When you try to go for performance, the margins of safety become less. And that's what racing's all about. It's all about taking it to that very thin margin of safety, like quick as you can, but as safe as you can. But you can build a very safe package, but you won't go quick. So it's getting right to that line. That's what we try to do every day. When I finish breaking down all this junk here and put it in that truck, if the bar is open, I shall probably go over and have a nightcap and celebrate with the team.